Me? What's going on, man?
What's good, man? Shit, I guess we finally made it happen, huh?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
I was checking your channel. Make sure you guys check Bernie the Boxer on YouTube. Some
Yes,
good
sir.
some good stuff right there. So make sure you guys go head over there and subscribe. And also smash the like button. Let's get this boxing talk going. So I watched your whole thing yesterday. I think it was like an
No,
hour.
yeah,
I watched
hour. I pressed it to an hour. Yeah.
Um, I enjoyed the whole thing, the humor, the everything. You could tell that you got people that really rock with you. Um,
Yes, thank. I love it. Appreciate everybody.
so I want to do this show, kind of a recap of that one. Have you
Yeah,
really take it away and speak a little bit upon that? I know that you and I spoke upon this on other episodes, but
yeah.
clear the air on some of the things, key points that you spoke upon yesterday on your podcast.
Oh well, like I said, and what we doing moving forward, it's a good time for boxing right now. And again, like I say, far as with Bud, we talking about Bud. Boots is number one contender, and everybody would love to see that fight. And with barring everything, I'm not taking the WBO route, yada yada, and everything that's been said. Uh, uh,
Getting some technical difficulties. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Improve the visibility of the show. Um, what's going on, Blind Faith? What's going on? Bernie, you can hear me?
Mill City, my bad.
Nah, you good. You good.
Okay, yeah. So like I said, far as with Boots, but I think Zoo is the it would be the right one since we can't get Spence. He's entangled in getting himself together, recuperating. Um, uh, Boots again because we had 47. Bud is a 47 pounder. I think that's his best weight is a 47. Um, and Boots is number one contender in that division. But again, we want to move up and still make history, still have something to get up for. And even though Boots is an attractive option, I think Zoo just edging him just a little bit. I think Zoo fought the better competition. You know, um, I think he's been looking more spectacular in his fights. And he got the country behind him and different things like that. Plus, he has something that we want. It's another weight class to jump, and it's another something to aspire to. So that's where I would think we would land. Um, but again, the options are open. I don't think that the Teofimo is realistic or the Devin Haney thing is realistic for sure. I don't think that the Devin Haney situation is realistic just because he's not going to do that. I mean, he don't, you know, man, come on. Like Crawford gonna kill him. It's just flat out. He can box and move, but he can't last that long. Pot shot and everything. Crawford can take a punch. He's smart. I mean, and he's strong too, as you see that. Now Devin's a small guy coming up. You understand? Now he's a small guy coming. I know he's been killing, but all right. So I don't think that would be a feasible option as well. They ain't doing that. Just talking. And Teofimo, I feel like that definitely ain't gonna be no option because Bob Arum. You know what I mean? Teofimo is in, he's stuck with them guys. He can't go nowhere without top rank, and what I'm saying, just Bob Arum wouldn't do that for himself. You feel me? Like even though because Bud is really with it by himself, he's really his own. You know what I mean? He's really his own man. He working with PBC now, but he doing his own thing. So Even with that being said, again, it ain't gonna happen because Teofimo is in debt to them. He's a big star, and we're not gonna waste it on that. You feel me? We're not gonna waste it on that. So that wouldn't be an option. But it all sounds good, and they are possibilities. Anything can happen. And then you got Charlo going up. You got Charlo, but I would like to see Charlo get himself together. He got the Lineal Championship, the Ring Magazine Championship, and everything like that. But again, like I said, it's not so much that because there's been other fighters that moved out the weight class and fought and lost and came back and you know what I mean. So this ain't nothing new. It's just Al Money, appreciate you. Yes, sir. Everybody in the chat, you know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah. Uh, but like I said,
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen.
do all that stuff for the kid. Do all that stuff for the kid. Mill City and then now. All right. So you know, what was I saying? What the hell was I saying? I was
Well,
talking.
we're
What was I talking
speaking
about?
on the three candidates right here,
Oh
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
actually put it on the poll, which is funny. I said Jamel, Tim, and Boots.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was saying about Jamil. I know what I was saying. Okay, yeah. It's just like getting itself together. You know what I mean? Like he just looked it bad. You know what I mean? It's not so much that it's not so much that what I'm saying. He was out of his weight class, but he looked bad. He didn't put on no performance. He didn't even try. So that's why I won't think we should go with that. This guy Zeus coming off from big wins, beating Mendoza, who coming off a big win and kind of a seasoned fighter, had some fights, and he been at the world level. So and Zoo, again got the country behind him, been looking good technically, been looking better every fight. However you slice it, and like I say, if it don't make sense, and he got the belt. You feel me? He got the championship. So which
Yeah, he has the best, probably the better year out of all of them.
oh yeah, definitely coming out, and he did stop Mendoza too. So yeah, I think that would be if what I'm saying, all else. But we want Canelo. We
That's
want
what I was
Canelo.
telling. That's what I was telling Breadman. Oh, and Breadman said, "What's up to you?" By the way, I was just interviewed him earlier.
My God.
Um, but yeah, that's what I thought too. That he stopped Mendoza
Yeah, he stopped Mendoza. So that's that's
late
that's
rounds,
nice.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Stopped him. And yeah, and he got the championship. And like I said, like I say, Boots in a situation where he just waiting his time right now. It's okay. Like Sugar Ray Robinson had to wait 5 years for a shot at the middleweight title when he finally, I mean the worldweight title when he finally fought. He fought Tommy Bell, who was a good fighter. You don't know about him from Ohio, but he fought Tommy Bell in a hard fought decision for the Ring Magazine for the Worldweight Championship. So we had to wait his time. Archie Moore had to wait 10, 12, 13, 14 years, being the way things is. So, like I said, I don't think you don't have to wait that long. It's just right now. Again, he doesn't have nothing for us to offer, besides him being a hot commodity. But again, we chasing accolades, we chasing, different things like that. So again, it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Right, right. And obviously with the Tim Zoo, he'll be building another accolade, being what, the four-time division champion.
Yeah. And then we can go. See, then I feel like it ain't gonna matter then. If we good Charlo, no matter Charlo is on his own, but he got something that we want. You understand? However, he got what we want. You know what I mean? He got that Ring Magazine, and you understand, and that's what we going for. We want that Ring Magazine. Hi, baby.
Is this why you're not answering the phone for me?
I text you and said I want to do an interview.
Who you want to interview
I'm
with?
with Mill City.
Who is Mill City?
This is Mill City.
We gonna see.
Mill City from
He
he
live?
from Massachusetts. Yeah, we live.
Okay, well,
Yep,
I got
yep.
you.
Yeah, yeah. We from Massachusetts.
All right, well, let me hit that.
Spark it up. The lighter right there. But so like I say, he did had a better year, and man, it'd be tremendous thing. Okay, this is what I was saying. So like I say, he got something we want. So we can't wear. He don't fight in between that fight. I don't know. You understand? I don't know. But if we get past Zoo and we got WO, we four division champ. Well, Charlo, however, it don't matter if he didn't fall. If his next fight was from Canelo to Bud, then that's what we want. And you know what I'm saying? And people always got something to say, but again, that man moved up. You understand? At 54, he undefeated. Close fight to Tony Harrison, he lose. But other than that, he's the champion of the world at 154. That's a fact. He is the champion.
Hmm.
His reputation look kind of salty. That's all. In true story, he just looked bad. You understand? Just just like Bill Clinton. You understand? He said I did not hit that shit. I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? He's still the president, just wasn't presidential. So hey, yep.
So, do
So
you think that's the biggest fight as far as popularity standpoint is come? Obviously, in Australia, it would be big, but Tim's actually speaking upon it being wanting to come to Vegas.
I think that it's a big fight wherever. I think all those fights are big fights. I was just telling the kid. I said, what I'm saying, all of them huge fights if they come. The Boots fight gonna be a big fight. You know what I mean? The Tszyu fight gonna be a big fight. Teofimo a big fight. Them was all big fights. Charlo a big fight. Them all big fights. Uh, but like I said, it's just picking and choosing right now and the right
What
what
does
we doing.
what does Crawford say about Tio?
Tio a bitch. That's of course he said it. Tio a bitch. Every time he seen Tio from way back when he was hating on Bud about with Brooke. You feel me? He telling Brooke, "Oh, you gonna win," or "I'm rooting for you," or some shit like that. Bud checked him. He didn't say nothing. Teofimo, he just like I said, man, he talked too much. He wouldn't even look at Bud when he seen him just wherever, just said somewhere. He wouldn't even look at Bud. You feel me? So how you ain't gonna come? How you gonna fight me and you won't even stand to me right here? You know what I mean? We ain't gonna finna punch each other, but you can't even look me in my eye. And like I say, man, Crawford don't kill that boy. Teofimo, he ain't gonna be the run. He ain't gonna. You ain't gonna listen, Crawford. He still got that eye of the tiger.
So
You
you think he's
understand?
so
He
everybody
still
thinks
got that eye of the
that
tiger.
he's bluffing.
Definitely. And like I said, he ain't gonna do it because Bob Arum. He indebted to Bob Arum. Now I don't know everything, but everybody always be talking. He took a big plunge with that. He stuck with Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? He can't run like everybody else. He can't just get out and do what he want. Feel me? That's how even the fake retirement, all that old weak ass shit. Teofimo just drives me nuts. He one of them ones that do make you want to kill him. But his bitch ass, he got them championships. But like I try to say this too, you didn't dominate Lomachenko. You know, Lomachenko was cold, but you didn't dominate Lomachenko. He was on your ass in the end, but you won fair out. You had him terrified. You
Yeah, it
had him
wasn't
terrified.
controversial.
It wasn't controversial. But okay, you got past Lomachenko. Now, but then, like I say, that's a stain on him when he lost to Cambosis. He didn't get that back, and he got dropped by Cambosis. Haney beat him twice. Come on, no. So the thing about Teofimo is just like he just moved like a bitch. Now, if he'd have stepped to Bud, when I checked him, he acting all scary and shit and looking at me, and I was just talking to my people. I said that boy will kick my ass. But he looking at me like he terrified and shit, cause I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Stop talking too much. I told him, man, you talk too much. That's your problem. You talk too damn much. I swear, I told him, man, you talk too much. That's your problem, man. You talk too much. Then he got on Twitter and he posted, he apologized about he ain't just blaming Crawford, he blaming Spence too. This right after that. This happened about a year ago when he fought Sandor Martin. That's the same night. Cause I got at him right then. That's when I seen him Keyshawn fought Burgos that night.
Ooh.
But anyway, like I said, he
Smash the
talked too
like button,
much.
ladies and gentlemen. Bernie giving you that juicy.
Hey, so like I said, he he act like a bitch. He act like a bitch. Talk to Bud. Stand up to him. Say, yeah, I want you. When you see him, don't turn your head. You understand? You ain't got to. You got to just at least stand your ground. You feel me? At least make some eye contact if you don't approach him. You understand? At least make some eye contact. So, um, that thing about Tio, he getting kind of like almost how he beat Lomachenko. You know how he went on that? He all on that crazy hiatus. Like he just I don't just delusional shit. I feel him though. I like the way he working, but
Talk
he
about the delusional shit, like as far as
yes.
what, like always trying to get the like the best task. Like, what are you talking about?
Like just like even the thing where he was saying where he was working out and he was talking about I forgot what he said about Crawford, but he was talking about how he trying to be great and how he doing this. And I mean, nah, man. I agree. Like I say, he doing his thing. He doing his thing, but leave Crawford out of it. Go fight Tank. You got a big name. Go fight Haney. You feel me? That's another thing too, though. I'm thinking like, why would Devin hurry up and get away from Top Rank when they got the in-house fight and he got the line to the lineal championship at 140? You know what I mean? Now I feel what they saying too about. See, but this is the thing too. If I got a direct line to the fucking championship, I'm gonna be the man. I'm gonna scoop whoever else after that. Why the fuck I gotta fight Prograde when I got Tio right there? That's the man. I don't give a fuck. We already right here. I already fought Lomachenko. So really fighting old boy is kind of down. Fighting Prograde's kind of down. And Prograde looked like trash. And he had slow feet. So you feel me? It's like you was doing a business move to like, okay, I'll give me a trinket. This is the easiest way to get a trinket, so I better bargaining power. I get that. But again, when you trying to be great, like they saying, shit, I'm going straight for the like T.O. He did that, but I'm going for T.O. I come off of Lomachenko, okay. But see, that was a controversial fight. See, I don't know. See, I'm saying, why not? Keep going. I seen Boxing Voice said that. He said it about Devin. He said, okay, Tank got the knockout thing. This guy got that, but Devin could be the one that I beat champions. You understand? So if you got that line, glow up. That's the quickest way. But I like the Prograde fight. That was a good confidence booster for him. You feel me? That was a good confidence booster for him. And almost like rolling them. You know, he was talking about fighting Devin. Who wasn't gonna fight Devin? Ryan. Man, please. What? I got a I got a closer line to beat Rolly. I got a closer, even though Rolly run him around that ring. You see that sparring session. It was a long time ago, but Rolly run him around that damn ring, hitting the boy. So anyway, he figured if I'm gonna get a shot, it's better with Rolly. It ain't gonna be with Devin. Devin gonna box him to death. Box him to death. And he big too. Devin gonna box him to death. So anyway, Ryan gonna go over there and try to fight Rolly, get him a trinket. That way, listen, my shit validate no matter what you slice it. If I beat him, I was a world champ. So all my hype is validated. I was world champ. I got 30 million from Tank. And at the end of the day, I was a world champ. Shit, come on. Hey, I ain't mad at him. Hey, listen, I'm not mad at him. You got to steer your career because ain't nothing else happening. And again, they say, did he get his hand raised? Did he win or didn't he? That's all they want to know. When Judge Judy asked him, she say, did you do it? Yes or no? Don't say nothing else. Don't say one other. Yes or no. Okay. All right. Yeah, so it's a good time.
So
I ain't mad.
I hear you on that as far as like going straight to like Teal, but like now that Teal got the Jermaine Ortiz, and I want to get your input on that. What do you think upon him not fighting Supremacias to unify and just do the Sandor Martin mandatory?
Okay, now who the mandatory? Sandor Martin is the mandatory for Devin? Is he for Devin? Oh, you talking about Devin, right?
Yep.
Okay. But Devin ain't fighting Jermaine Ortiz.
No, that's Teal.
Tio.
So I'm saying like
Okay.
Devin can't go to the Teal route because Teal's busy.
Oh, well, Devin, wait, who's last fight? He just fought. So he sit on the shelf. Wait for Tio to beat him, and then y'all make the fight.
That's a possibility.
That'll be the move because, like I say, this fella just fought. Devin just fought. This guy about to fight, and then y'all go on and fight. It's a big fight, man. It's 2-2-4. Stop playing. Y'all already been linked. Y'all already been sparring. Y'all already been doing this. Listen, you can't lose by losing to either one. Whoever lose, you can't lose. You can't lose, man. Get out of here. But I like Tio fighting Ortiz. I like Ortiz. I think he's a good fighter, and I think you know what I mean. Another thing too, like I was saying, is showcase fights. You know what I mean? Okay, now after we get that fight, then we fight Devin, or we fight Tank, or we fight Matias. You feel me? Yeah, man. get an in between fight, and then you fight this guy. Cause even though this guy ain't a slouch, Ortiz ain't a slouch. So he keep you sharp and keep you ready for the next best
Sandor
thing.
Martin's no slouch.
Sandor Martin ain't no slouch. And who about to fight him? Devin. Oh, okay. Now that's okay. So I wouldn't mind that neither. I wouldn't mind Devin fighting Sandor
That's
because I
why I'm
like
not
Sandor.
too exactly. That's why I'm not like too like, hey, if the Matias thing goes down the line, it goes down the line. But this one, Devin's going after what Teal has had a hard time with in his career.
Okay, I can see
They,
that too. I see that too, but we still just building everything too, though, because like I say, Matias can fight one more fight. We got this guy fighting that fight and this fighting that fight, so it could still go down the line. I still could see them fighting, them two still fighting by the end of the year or something.
yeah,
Devin and Teo, yeah, true. And then they
yeah.
get,
They
they
might
sweep
put
up on
Matias
boy
versus
next.
Arnold Barboza.
Matias, yeah. See, Barbosa got a big following. So, but that's submitting Matias again because Lord he put on another destructive performance. Then we stand good. Devin put on a good performance against Martin. This guy puts on a good performance against Ortiz, and we still going. They name still going, and then hopefully we get the fight though. That's what we want. Is the fights. Round robin. I don't care if they win or lose. We just want to see the fight. Respect to all them guys. I want y'all to know I love you. Bernie love you. I'll talk a little stuff, but that's it. We gotta hold you to the fire. That's it. You know what I mean? If you ain't getting held to the, that's it. You gotta get held to a fire. It's a standard being held. You guys are champion. You guys are pound for pounders. You guys are, understand? So it is what it is. They say with great, what they say with great whatever comes responsibility. That's right. And it's to the people. Because you ain't nothing without the people. You ain't nothing without the people. Okay? All right. Always remember that. You ain't nothing without the people. All right. Go ahead,
Smash
Mill
the
City.
like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got 85 people on the live, 14 likes. Come on, guys, let's make it make sense. Smash the
Give me
like
2 seconds.
button. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the echo.
Uh-huh. And we vibing on Wednesday. We just getting through it. Appreciate you, Mill City.
All day, I appreciate you, my guy.
Yes,
So,
sir.
who's your top guy at 140? If
I think T.O. is top guy at 140, But again, you got some sledgehammers in there, man. You got sledgehammers in there. All the champions is good. Well, I got T.O. at WBO. I got Devin at WBC. I got
Matias
Matias at
IBF,
IBF and Roy at WBA. Now listen, like I say, now that's a perfect mix because you got Matias is an all out just a guillotine, a woodcutter, and then you got Rolly, who got the personality and he got a hard punch too. You know what I mean? Uh, then you got Devin, who just a smooth boxer puncher. I would call him a boxer puncher because he got enough to keep you honest. Devin he got enough to keep you honest. And then you got T.O. who's all that too. He got the knockout power, spectacular. He got the speed, he got the boxing ability, he got everything. So then you got Tank, who is the like the what you call like the wild card in the whole thing. I'm telling you,
facts.
listen. Again, now this just a fella. Again, I'm on the outside. I'm just a fella on the outside. Like I told Bud, I'm on the outside. But I don't see nothing but dollar signs over there. Man, we be friends. What we talking about? We be friends. We understand each other more than anybody else. We understand more than anybody else. Me
Facts.
linking up with you, this is all we need to be linked up. Them is good names to be linked up. It's almost like I'm saying, shoot. You know how it is. Man, I hang with them. I be with them. That's man, come on, you be in the company. That's all I'm talking about. Like that's what look, again. I don't know what you might could maybe like some when you look at a person. You might not like something about them. But man, come on, when you talk to them, man, y'all got more in common. Man, we ain't got to be the best of friends, but we cordial as hell. I'm watching what you do. You watching what I do. I'm rooting for you. You understand? Come on. I don't see nothing but dollars. You don't get that lucky to have all them interchanging like that. Roy Jones would have wished he had all them different guys to pick from. Man,
Olmec Original, thank you for the 5 piece. This is a question for you, Bernie.
Go ahead.
Dan Mills, you be on Devin about who he fighting next. But what about Tank? That boy ain't fighting nobody elite.
Yeah, Tank. I said that too. And again, it's on really on us to boycott Tank. You feel me? We gotta stop sitting around and letting them fluff. Put the fluff over us. You feel me? Because he didn't fought too many. And again, Tank ain't beat no world champion since Pedraza. He do got all the eye tests. He passed all that. He do all that. But again, he ain't fighting. He fighting decent guys because Hector Garcia was a decent guy. He's a world champion. That guy was a decent guy. Santa Cruz, Isaac Cruz. These guys are decent guys. But again, they need to be mixing it up with each other. And then we need to go. It's the upper echelon. So that's what we expecting from Tank. We it's the same thing, especially when the competition is there. When you think about a fella that remind you of him, or say it's like a Mike Tyson, you going to see Mike Tyson because you just want to see somebody get knocked out. It didn't matter who he was fighting, but he really didn't have the names at the time. After he knocked out Michael Spinks, he didn't really have the names. You know what I mean? To for that, So and when Holyfield emerged, he got into trouble. So but he did with his thing, and that was Mike Tyson. You want to go see him fight. He got the personality, he got everything about him. But this guy got the actual talent around him. You know what I'm saying? So again, we got to hold him to the fire. We got to hold the man to the fire. That's it.
So, you know, today was a big little situation when Bill Haney went to the Porterway podcast, spoke upon Tank fight versus Haney,
Mm-hmm.
and then Tank's, tweeted, talked about he beat Sean Porter's ass in sparring. That you was over 147 pounds that day of sparring. What makes you think I won't fight Haney? I'm not scared just if he's heavy or not.
Well, then make it happen. You got all the motherfucking power. You got everybody behind you. You know what I mean? I guess Mayweather pulling the strings from what everybody's saying. You feel me? So you the face of boxing. Supposedly you supposed to be doing this and shit, and everybody got the stick on you. And Devin, I mean, you should have fought him at 35, which is your best weight probably. I think you know what I mean? It could, like I say, 40 not bad too. But I'm saying at 35, you had an undisputed championship on the line. You understand? You had a chance to glow up to do that, but he didn't, and that's sad on Tank. You know what I mean? So again, I don't know. We can't never see, but it's looking bad on him. Feel me? You supposed to you can pick. Everybody else can't do that. Everybody wants you, or they say. See, I don't know. See, I feel like Tank. See, I call they bluff, but see, I don't. Everybody say, well, then fight me then. But if I'm Tank, all right, I'm proof. Okay, that's like Mayweather's. Like Mayweather's. Well, Mayweather's, he didn't fight these guys is in their prime too, though. Shakur, Tszyu, my Mayweather's, they didn't have that. They didn't have that. They didn't have that. They didn't have that, man. They didn't have that. They didn't have that. They didn't have that. So we talking. So when you're thinking about it, it bring you back to that era. It bring you back almost to, okay. Let me see the Sweet Pea, the I Corte, the De La Hoya. You understand the Jose Luis Ramirez. Those type that era. You feel me? Which was a lot of good guys floating around in about that division, or the Four Kings. You got Lorena Duran, all those yada yada. Um, uh, uh, but like I say, man, shoot, it's a good time to be them. It's a dollar signs.
Who do you got, Tank or Haney in the fight?
Mm, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a entertaining fight, man. I'm telling you, like I said, I think that the way they sparring session went, that's about how the shit gonna go. For some odd reason, they gonna punch with each other. Like Like they gonna throw combination on each other. The same shit. It's gonna happen, man. I believe that. I just believe that. Once they get settled in, they gonna be rumbling, man. Just like all of them. Man, they gonna be rumbling. Man, you go numb when you start fighting, man. You take them punt, man. Now the one you don't see. Now Tank got that. The one you don't see. Tank got that. But shoot, them other guy. It's just a wonderful time. I couldn't. I wish them guys would fight. I think that Tank and Tio gonna be a cold ass fight, and I think Shakur and Devin gonna be a cold ass fight.
That's the bet. Those are better matchups.
I think they go them two, Tio and Tank and Shakur and Devin. Them gonna be some bomb ass fights, and I think them two should fight, and then the winner fight them, and the losers fight each other. Shit, fuck
Those
it.
two have opportunities to make trilogies happen.
What? And they young, but you know what? Again, they go partying. Everybody at the long training camp or whatever, everybody win and shit, and everybody going to hang out. Man, I'm going to spend some of this money, man. I've been missing my girl and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? We ain't going, man. We going back and hang out. We go. It's just the way the business is too, though. You know what I mean? They don't keep these guys fighting. I was watching. I was thinking, somebody they was like had them fighting once every other month or something, once a month or once every other month, depending on you know stay busy. But the game to change, so it is what it is.
So,
But
the
let me say
latest
this before you
news.
go. Give me 2 seconds. In between that time, that's why you fight guys like Jermaine Ortiz, so they can be busy. That's what they need to stop doing. I'm not it's like Jermaine Ortiz, this type of guys. That's how you stay busy. You fight this guy, and you stay. Even if you fight two of those guys, you feel me? You might fight the one of them guys, then you fight two of them guys, or you might fight two of them guys. Whatever it is, even just staying active with Jermaine Ortiz. But Tank, he need to step it up. The other ones, they fought accomplished guys. Tank, we need to see him move with somebody else. Now the other guys, they got a chance to, fight this guy that for yeah. All right, go ahead. Sorry, Musili.
Well, now that we're speaking upon that card, might as well just talk about the co-main event of that card. Pedraza and the
Businessman.
businessman Keyshawn
Yes.
Davis.
Yes. Yes.
This
A beautiful
this
fight.
fight, Pedraza's going back down to 135. It's been a
Uh-huh.
while
Yeah.
since he's been at 135.
Yeah.
So, what do you expect from Keyshawn Davis in this fight, and what does it mean in his career? We got the first former champ on
Yes.
his resume.
Second. Yeah, it's first, because Burgos was a world title challenger. Okay, yep, yep, yep,
Exactly.
yep, yep.
What do you
That's
think
it.
about it? What do you need to see? What do the people need to see in this fight?
Well, Keyshawn gonna turn up. You already seen what Keyshawn can do. You know what I mean? The last fight he got a little careless and got caught with a punch. It was entertaining. Keep him talking. All right, yeah. He didn't take a punch against Yigit, and Yigit was a world title challenger. Or he had, so it's just you just keep watching him. Keyshawn is an entertaining fighter. He brings it. He got everything that you want to see in a fighter. And again, the kid only got 10 fights. You understand? He just, in this day and age, he got so much publicity behind him. And everybody, no matter what it is, like I say, when you come in, they come in rich, don't they? When you see them rapping, they come in already like they got everything. So even the fighter right now, he gonna come in with the best outfit. He gonna come in with everything else, and he ain't won nothing yet. You understand? So, uh, they push the guys too fast. But Keyshawn definitely is a world class talent. He definitely is he got everything. He got the toughness. He got he got the speed. He got the everything. He got the timing. This kid is the businessman. And when I say the businessman, because he bring the business. He about in there he fighting. He mean. Keyshawn mean. Uh, and then like I say, he's a manager too. You see, he told they got Pedraza on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That hey, him coming down at 135 is Pedraza's kind of a tall guy, but I think they gave him enough time to get ready. And if he any type of fighter, he should have been kind of hanging around the gym a little bit because he ain't too he passed it, but he ain't so far gone. So he been competitive all them fights set for Tank, and I think it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? He with Top Rank. He's a three division world champion. He bring a lot of things to the table. He got a good punch on him too. And I think it was a good smart on the businessman, good matchmaking, and he got a name, he got recognition. So let's go. It's only his 11th fight.
Do you think that Pedraza, the only time he's been stopped is with Tank? What was that, like 26, 30, when he was
Yeah,
around
at
that weight?
130, 130 for the IBF title, 130. Yeah.
So, do you think we could see that from Keyshawn? Honestly, like
Yeah,
you.
No, yeah, because Keyshawn mean, and like I said, I don't know how if the guy gonna be drained or not, but he did decide to do that. You feel me? Um, I think he had a better bargaining chip if he wanted to. If he had a problem with making 35, I would have told him, listen, y'all need me, and make it 137 or something. You feel me? I would have, you need me. You know what I mean? So we got to come with something. You feel me? But he agreed to 135, so I'm hoping that he gonna be the best that he can be to give the kid something else to look at. Like I say, the kid only got 11 fights. This kid is a veteran. So who else should he be fighting? You understand? He just fought a young, kind of scrappy guy. He fought Yiggit is young too. Excuse me. Had fought a tough fight with Rolly. You know what I'm saying? And now he fighting this guy who's a KG veteran and he fought Burgos. So Top Rank, they good at what they do. And the businessman was right to. It's a good pony.
Um, Top Rank just released that they signed Sandor Martin as well. Funny how that is, huh?
Well, Sandor Martin can box. He beat Mikey Garcia. Did they give him the decision, right? Okay, yeah, they gave him the decision. And then who he lose to? He lost to Tio. That was the second loss, or who he lose to before that? Did he lose somebody after that, or he got the Tio shot
I think that was
because
his
of that?
only loss.
Okay, so he lost to he only had lost one time before Mikey Garcia. I think he was like 37-1 or something. Now he had a
Oh,
good
okay,
record.
okay. The
And then
second loss then?
he beat Mikey Garcia, and then the second loss I think was to Tio, which a lot of people thought he beat Tio. So again, he been putting on good performances, and like I say, he been nip and tuck with these guys. And Sandor Martin can fight. I got the chance to hang out with him. I took pictures with him. Me and him throwing like we lined up, like we boxed line, squared up with each other. So like I say, I had a good chance to meet him. And again, that's one of them guys who he just beat Mikey Garcia clear, but Tio, he too big of a star. He was gonna have to beat the stew out of Tio to get the decision. And so he getting a chance now. He getting a shot at who you say he number one contender, right? For Devin? Okay, and Devin lined up. I don't know. Like I say, I never seen Devin with a boxer like that. This guy is a KG boxer. So, if Devin give him a try, that's good for Devin. Go ahead and get the money. And like I say, that's a good fight for him. I think Sandor Martin, he's shown he's a tough challenger. So, you know what I mean? Good. Shout out to Sandor.
Adrian Broner puts out that he wants to fight Devin Haney on his Instagram. Bill Haney responds. What you think about that,
What Bill Haney say?
Bill?
Yeah, what he say?
Bill, uh, I don't know.
Hell no.
Kind of like
Hell
says
no.
he's a clown,
Oh.
and it's the Devin Haney era. Um,
Yeah.
Basically just answering his call,
Yeah.
and that he wouldn't entertain a fight with
Yeah.
Broner.
Yep. Cause AB, he threw himself away with everything else that he been doing. Like I say, the hood love him, but you know what I'm saying, them white folks ain't gonna deal with you. You feel me? And that's just point blank period. He didn't did too much of a, you know what I mean? So and he ain't looked too good in his fights that he did fight. I seen him training and he ain't look like he losing no weight. Even though I was right next to him at the spin, he tiny. He's a small guy, but he a tough guy. But like I say, I think it's just antics out the ring and really in the ring too. He ain't performing. So He do got a name, but he ain't brung nothing. So of course they not gonna take that guy. This guy Devin Haney moving on up the list, and the Sandor Martin is a young, fresh guy who been fighting these scrappy guys and can't wait to get his shot at the title. That's the type of guy you ready to fight. That's what's gonna happen. Because even though this is entertainment, this ain't WWE and shit like that. You feel me? So, um, yeah, I think Devin going the right, and he got the bigger fish. AB, I wish him the best, but he ain't doing nothing.
Salute to Modern King Boxing. Thank you for the two piece. Top of the evening, Bernie the boxer.
Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. I love everybody, man. I love y'all. Appreciate everybody. Keep tuning in to the kids. You understand?
Um, so I kind of would think that maybe like a Regis Prograis and Brony would be more acceptable. What do you think, or is that too much
Oh,
for
now that's a
Broner?
fight. Now that's a fight. Now that's a fight. Now whoever gonna put it on. Now whoever gonna stage the fight. Now that'll be a good fight
Because you got to
because
earn that Devin Haney fight.
yeah, and even like I'm saying, even that yeah, you gotta earn a Devin Haney fight. I don't know if he can regain his form. Actually, I was watching AB last night. Promise to Jesus. I watched. I didn't watch him. His best fight. His two best fights was DeMarco and Maidana. Them was his two best fights. And anyway, he looked good in the other fights, but one of my favorite fights, on my soul, when he beat DeMarco, he looked it like the next Mayweather's. Oh my mama, he looked it like that. I watched him when he beat for the vacant title at 130. Box him. He knocked out Jason Litsu in the first round, who I lost to from Minnesota. I lost to him in the amateurs, but he knocked him out in one round. So that's how I watched him, and I watched him go. I like this kid. This kid can fight. And when he beat DeMarco, he looked everything like that. So anyway, I was watching. I was gonna watch that last night, but I watched him against Ponce de Leon for real. I watched him in that fight, but like I say, man, AB, man, it's tough. I couldn't say, that man was way up there. He got so much money, so much this, so much that. You feel me? And like I say, I'm reading a book. I'm reading the Ray Arcel book, and and I was actually, but it came from Floyd Patterson. That sparkle in his eye, that glint. You feel me? When you lose it, it ain't gonna be good for you. When you ain't got that eye of the tiger, it ain't gonna be good for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Um,
He ain't got the eye of the tiger.
you know, um, going into what just happened at the light heavyweight division, uh,
Mm-hmm.
this week, what were your thoughts on, Arthur Better be stopping Callum Smith and this fight happening this year, possibly in Saudi Arabia with Bivol and him?
Man, that guy, he's an anomaly, and everybody don't know him. But in boxing, for what he's accomplished in boxing, he's beat contenders, he's beat champions, and he just came right out the gate with it. 7, 8 fights, 10 fights. He's a sledgehammer of a guy. I think he got a got personality too. I think he got a lot of charisma. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, Bevo is the same way. I've been high on Bevo. If you go back to any of my videos when they was about fighting Canelo, I definitely gave. I said, man, this guy ain't no joke. That's a great fight. He got a chance to beat Canelo, and Canelo, he a brave man for taking on this young guy who can box like that. So it's a good thing. The unify the titles. They both. It's not clear. Actually, it is clear. But he been a champion for a long time, Bevo. But in reality, Better Beef is the lineal champion for sure. He's the lineal champion, but he's a Ring Magazine champion as well. So um, it really ain't no doubt because he's beat the man that beat the man. But this guy's the strong contender for that championship. So I can't wait to see it. I think it's a good fight, man. It's good, beautiful. Like I say, and then you got uh, Beaver who coming off, our boss Canelo, and now he fight, got his name in, out there a little bit more, and now he's fighting this guy. If he can outbox this guy, I mean, but they don't talk American. They ain't Americans, and that's what's fucking them up. If holding them back a little bit, even if they was Mexican, it'd be a little better. But They foreigner, they Middle Easterns, and oh boy, he looked Chinese and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, you know what I'm saying? They gentlemen and they gonna stay working because they beat the best and they look good what they doing. They professional, so they gonna have some jobs for a little bit. Can't wait to see the fight.
And you lean towards
I'm going with better beef. I'm going with
knockout.
better beef. I, I don't know about a knockout.
And if
Cause
he
oh
does
boy can
knock him
box,
out,
man.
where does that put him in the pound for pound?
Well, nobody's better than Bud. Bud is number one, and he stand number one till he gone. Crawford is just too dynamic, man. Crawford is just too dynamic, man. He dominate. This guy is like I say, this guy is a study. When you watch Crawford, oh my mama, did you see the film study? They showed them reels. I mean, they did the whole thing. How he caught this punch, how he did this one, how Spence fell into him, which what he do, how he did this, like the man was hooking, but he fell into him, so he was catching the hook. Nasty. Crawford is bad, man. Like I say, you teaching them guys, and you even see Andre Ward. You got to stand there in the fire. You got to, to catch this man's punch, the velocity, to to catch it and to counter. You understand? To catch the velocity of his punch and to counter. Because you get hit, it sticks you. You know what I mean? So to be able to block, to catch that and do, man, that's a bad mother. You know what I mean? And Crawford, he embraced that, man, and that's why that man is just dynamic, man. So pound for pound, these guys is up there and they deserve it. They on the list. These is guys that be on the list. But the
But
king
they
is
had him
Bud
at like
Crawford.
8-6.
Yeah, because he got a crude style. You understand? See, because he got a crude style. But whatever he hits, he hurts. So that's the thing. So you like, man, can anybody take them punches? Nobody could. You understand? So, man, now when you think about it like that, it's like, now look, if he can touch you this as if he can put his hands on you that many times, you gotta go to sleep too. So he got a case in that realm. You understand? In that realm. Now, but you thinking about a Crawford, you say if they was the same size, could he be able to hit Crawford with them type of punches? I don't know. But again, if he got that radiant power at that weight, he knocking everybody else out. So it's just like whoever he touch, he sleeps. So anyway, Better Beef, I like it. I love him, man. Salute to Better Beef. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a bad man. But I was
yeah.
thinking like, if say Crawford, well, when Crawford, you know, uh, gets Tim Zoo's belt, I believe that's the
Oh,
WBO.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah, yeah,
WBO. Yeah.
yeah.
He would probably entertain Undisputed with Jamel, don't you think?
That's what I said. Yeah, I said either way, however it go. If we get Zoo, if that's what we do, because like I say, the kid on the sideline with the cataract, and we looking for history and everything like that. We want Canelo. Don't know how that's gonna happen. Everybody's still talking together, and everybody knows it's public. Maybe we should call him on the phone for real. But so if we don't get Canelo, like I say, if it seemed like common sense and public knowledge that we would want Zoo. You understand? Because again, as I reiterated, that Jerron Ennis already, that's our throwaway belt. You understand? He doesn't have the following that this kid has. He hasn't accomplished as much as this kid has, and this is no knock on Jerron Ennis at all. It's just where we at in our career at this time. You understand? Meaning Bud. So like I say, he already. This is what he's saying. You feel me? So like I say, again, but I wouldn't rule out the Enos fight. You understand? Because I think that Crawford is a career welterweight. We going up is just like Sweet Pea when he did against Vasquez and jumped up and went to 54 and got his fourth title. You understand? WBA. You feel me? We really ain't 54 pounders. We ain't gonna stay around. You know what I
You
mean?
posted
But
something about Sleepy today, right?
yeah, yeah, and like that's my guy. That's my guy, Sweet Pea. Like I say, in modern times, I love Shane, and I had a real loving for Shane. I love Mayweather's, but I was really a Shane fan. Like when I see Shane, I love Shane. So Even though super's respect to Mayweather's, I don't, you know what I mean? It's almost like everybody go for Mayweather. So you know what I'm saying? Not even that it's like that, but I just gravitate to Shane. So and it's the same way. Whatever the fuck I was saying. Fuck I was saying. What the fuck I was saying? I forgot. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. We was talking about what we was talking about Zoo and all that shit. I forgot, bro.
You were
Damn.
talking about Zoo.
Oh, Sweet
Zoo.
Pea. So like I said, Sweet Pea. That's what I was saying. Oh, Sweet Pea. Like I said, when I was coming up and like really watching boxing and when I was watching modern boxing, it was Sweet Pea. You know what I mean? That's my guy. That's what I'm a slick fighter, like to make them miss and make them pay. Defense type of guy. Sweet Pea. I like to tell you the story. This is a true story. Sweet Pea was fighting Gary Jacobs. He fought Gary Jacobs. You can look up the fight. There's a French dude. He was a contender for the WBC title. Anyway, we was going to go steal cars we steal cars and stuff and hang out and stuff. And probably about 14, maybe. Probably about 14. And anyway, so we at the bottom of the hill. We in the neighborhood. We at the bottom of the hill. My house up this way. They going left. It's a party down we call it was Miller Park area, I think. We on James Street. So we live up the way. I said, the homies like, my cousin and the other homies like, we about to go to the party, steal a car, and do this, that. I was like, shit, Sweet Pea fighting. He fight. Man, I'm gonna catch up with y'all, man. Man, I'm going to go watch the fight, man. I got something better to do. If fight wasn't on, I'm going to the party, hang out in the stolen car, do all that. But since the fights was on, I went up there and watched him. And like I say, he beat a beautiful fight with Gary Jacobs. And so later on that night, they give me a call. He called me from the youth center, man. Everybody got caught, man. So boxing saved me so many times. And like I say, Sweet Pea was my guy. I always thought I'd be a welterweight. I made a poster that was like 87 and 0, 47-pound champ, all this stuff. I wanted to be like Sweet Pea. Yeah.
Yeah, Sweet Pea was one of the endless.
Yeah, bad. And so much charisma. Uh, if you listen to his interviews when he got done, his swagger, all the same stuff that they doing now. Sweet Pea was all that, and when he boxed, he didn't box bland. He didn't box bland. Even when he was boxing, even when he was showing off, that was just extra. Just his style, his technique was something to watch. So it don't matter if he boxing this guy or that guy. You just want to see him go to work. Pete was bad, man. Ooh, we never really lost.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely beat De La Hoya. That's for sure.
I don't know. I don't know. But listen, I'm gonna say this. But De La Hoya didn't beat him.
Okay.
That
You
fight
thought
should
he
have
was
been a
too
draw.
defensive?
That should have been, yeah. And again, we was a little too old. We was a little small, and De La Hoya was young and fast, and we really couldn't stay in there with him like that. You know what I'm saying? So we had to pick up. We couldn't stand in there like how we did with Chavez. We couldn't sit down and bang away at him, and we couldn't do that. You know what I mean? We boxed him, kept him a little bit. De La Hoya moved them hands real fast too, though. So you got a guy like Trinidad, which we would have had. Oh, we'd have beat Trinidad in his prime. Oh, we'd have beat him. We did
Mm.
all right in that fight. But Trinidad don't throw his punches as fast as De La Hoya. So like styles make fights. So I think we could have really fucked Trinidad up. We could have took advantage of Trinidad. But De La Hoya at our age and this and that, we put on a hell of a performance though, because De La Hoya was a young stud, and but he didn't beat him, and he didn't beat him, in my opinion. It was just such a close fight. Now, in my biased opinion, we won the fight. But when I'm like, I don't know. He wasn't really hitting Sweet Pea, but Sweet Pea was too defensive. You feel me? So he was winning off activity. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. But we didn't get a rematch neither. They didn't give Pete no rematch neither. Dogged him out and cold blooded. And you know what? When I think about that, the thing about sometimes and that's why you gotta be you got to know who you is, and you got to love yourself truly so much deep, because you put so much into your dreams and your hopes and the love and for everybody else for your adulation. But man, sometimes that don't come. And it's, when I say that, when I think about how bad, they dogged him against Chavez, man. He won that fight, man. Then they give it to Frankie Randall. Now Frankie Randall did beat him and did drop him. But come on, man. Pete boxed that man, stood in the pocket with that man, beat that man. And then y'all didn't just to call it a draw. Man, September the 10th, that was my debut too. That's the day that fight happened, 1993. I made my pro debut was September the 10th, 2005, man. Man, okay. All right, I'm done.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Um, you know, Belanga's coming back, and in the same time, we got Mungia coming back from John Ryder.
Uh-huh.
Berlanga's been getting call outs from Gabriel Rosado. What do you think about
No.
these fights?
No.
Coming up and knowing that Canelo might entertain a Mungia fight if he wins. I know that's a lot.
That's a see now, like I say, Canelo, it'll be shame on him. That's a shame on him. He didn't have no hard, nice work against Jamel Charlo. So he owes us Benavidez. As a boxing fan, he owes us Benavidez. Munguia, no. Munguia got lucky winning the championship against a Saddam Ali who's a naturally smaller guy. Uh, you know, and he had already been stopped against Jesse Vargas. So you fighting a strong big guy like that, and this is a small guy, So that's that was his claim to fame. He won a world championship. He did do that, but they've been taking their time with Munguia. He ain't the wrecking ball machine that they thought he was when he jumped on Saddam. So I think that's a step back. And then for Canelo to fight him, and then he said he don't fight Mexicans. That's what he was all griping about. I don't fight Mexicans. So then don't fight no weak ass Mexican. That's you feel me? Don't fight no weak ass Mexican when I'm thinking about in comparison to David Benavidez. You feel me?
I
No,
know
you
what you
gotta
meant.
fight. You gotta fight the guy. So, yep. You gotta hold him to the fire, and you acting like a bitch. Yeah. If you ain't fighting Benavidez or Crawford, you acting like a bitch. Now, I didn't mind him fighting Charlo. I really was rooting for Charlo. I didn't know he was gonna win, but I thought it was gonna be a good fight, and I didn't object to it because I thought Charlo was really a lion. You understand? But it didn't happen like that. Okay. So now it's either you take which is both huge fights. You understand? Which is both huge fights. But yeah, we want to see Benavidez. Yeah, that's the fight. Benavidez. Anybody else is a failure. Everything else is a letdown. If it ain't Crawford, anything else is a letdown. If it ain't Crawford or Benavidez, it's a letdown. See, Crawford is a mythical fight because he's so small. Really thin. He got a thin frame. This guy's a bulky guy. This guy's a hard punching guy. It's three weight classes, not two. You know, uh, but again, they both got sublime skills. So again, and then again, you got his heart. You got Crawford's heart. Um, you got his temperament. So you got to play that. It's an intriguing fight. But if you know what I'm saying, is that's the fight. That's the fight.
What do you think about Edgar Berlanga and Gabe Rosado possibly, getting
No,
it on? Because I've heard both of them do interviews, and now it's like it could happen. What do you think? You're shaking your head no. You not like it?
no. Berlanga, don't disgrace yourself and get in the ring with Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado is through. Gabe Rosado.
Damn.
Gabe Rosado is punchy. Gabe Rosado is done. You feel me? Gabe Rosado's done. He got a name. Gabe Rosado's done. No Gabe Rosado. Let's go. Stop playing with us. Don't do it. And if I was thinking, matter of fact, now that I'm thinking, that's who Enos should fight. He should fight Ben.
He should
He should
fight.
fight Ben. Because Ben can't fight over in UK. He can fight United States. He should fight Ben.
Oh, Connor Ben.
Yep. Yep.
You
Yep. He
think he
should fight
gets?
him.
You think he gets past Pete Dobson?
Oh, I love Pete because he helped us get ready for Sean Porter. I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I say, Pete been waiting on his chance. Shout out to Pete. He been waiting on his chance, and This guy been trying to find somebody who got a glossy record, but you know what I mean. But he can beat him. That's why he picking Pete. You feel me? Um, but and that's it. So I'm rooting for Pete. You know, but again, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't say who win. I'm not. I don't. I seen them. I didn't study both of them enough to know who could win who. But I'm rooting for Pete because I know him. You know what I mean? But again, far as name value and whatever, I was thinking this guy. So if he do happen to beat Pete, then he should fight Boots because they both over there. They can make that fight happen. I think that'll be a good fight for them. And like I say, whoever winning that fight, believe in his Boots. You know, he maintained his status at 147, and I think we can come back and beat Boots at 147. I don't think we'll have no trouble. I don't think we have no trouble. And the one thing I'm truly banking on is that you got to understand who Crawford is. That's the true story. That's the one thing I'm thinking. I know he's a businessman, but Crawford is a very prideful person. He don't like playing around. He can't tolerate disrespect, and the man loves to fight. You understand? So that fight is a very real possibility. Him and Boots.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna happen.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying, like I'm saying, uh, the only way it don't happen, I don't see it happen. I think he might be the he could fight. He fight Zoo, Charlo, and Enos.
If Canelo does it,
Yeah.
then that's how you ride out to the sunset.
Yep. 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 Unless, but like I said, I don't know. So I can get to top. I wouldn't. Like I'm saying, I wouldn't know. Once you
Then
get the
they'll
lineal,
say, then they'll
once you
say
get the,
Virgil Ortiz.
yep, for the lineal title, then we defend against Virgil Ortiz. Yeah.
Mm.
For the lineal title. Good. Nice. Virgil Ortiz. Good. That's good stuff. Then we leave with Virgil Ortiz. Ooh, all the Mexicans, boy, all them boys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He gotta look good though. He gotta do something. He gotta look good. He gotta
Yeah,
keep
we
his
need to
same
see
weight.
more. Do you
Yeah,
think Tony Weeks' decision was too early?
uh, from what they said though, it was a shame that guy wasn't cleared for medical. They said no, then they said yes. So being that boxing is a dirty sport and they didn't want to stop, you feel me? So he knew better. He knew something better than we did. You feel me? So it's a dirty that just exposed how, you know what I mean? How dirty the game is. You gotta watch them. You feel me? It's just like you gotta watch them. They let that shit slide for the money. You feel me? They were gonna let that man die in there, man. They was gonna send that man at risk rather than cancel the show. You understand? They were gonna rather risk canceling the show. They was gonna put that man at risk to get killed. You understand? And that fella probably didn't know nothing about it. Ortiz probably didn't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? Probably didn't know nothing about it. They kept swept it underneath the rug. So Tony Weeks did right. Again, so we so quick to rush and judge, and I'm one of them too. But it's good to know the whole truth. So shout out to Tony Weeks. He came out and said that. Did
What
y'all know that?
What do you
Did you know
think
that?
about
Hold on, wait. Did you know that that guy didn't pass the medical at first?
Yep.
Did you read that? Okay. All right, right. Yes, sir.
No, yeah, and I took that into consideration as well. But I also think like why why was he released to fight?
The money, man. Ortiz needed somebody to fight. They needed Ortiz to fight. They needed Ortiz to fight. It's too late now. It's too late. He didn't. He. It's the day of the fight. The day before. Tell him get some rest. Get some aspirin, and we pass him the next time. Yeah, man. Yeah. No. They. Just about the money, man. They sent him out there, man. That man would have died. They ain't give a damn about that dude, that black dude. They ain't. They sacrificed him like a motherfucker. You know. And again, he probably broke his hell. He probably needed that money. I don't know what they give him, but he fighting Virgil Ortiz. They probably gave him a hefty check. You know what I'm saying? And he figured, shoot, they said they changed their mind. They said I'm better, so I'm better. You feel me? So a fighter will tell itself anything. Yeah.
Yeah, because Virgil's the only one really talking about Tim Tszyu besides you guys.
Well, again, a guy like him, yeah, yeah, that's a good target
Who has
for
the
him.
better chance to get the Crawford fight? Boots or Virgil?
Oh, Boots, man. Boots. He got a portion of our title now. They didn't took our shit and gave it to his ass. You understand? Now we don't take kindly to that shit. You understand? We don't take kindly and he keep talking shit. He gonna get his ass whooped because he could have had it. He could have intervened and did something at least. You feel me? He could have at least been making it to where I'm on your ass, bud. So yeah, nigga, I know you think you gonna be big shit after you beat this nigga, but nigga, you still gotta see me, nigga. I'm on your ass, nigga. He wasn't like that. He was riding out the Spence joint. You understand? And everybody has Spence, man. I was just at the store, and somebody said something to me. It's just like that. And I said, you believe it? Folks in my hometown thought Spence was gonna beat us. Man, is you crazy? At my hometown, man, is you crazy? How you gonna in your hometown gonna thought that man was gonna be so? Man, they better
Especially if
reclassify.
Virgil could go fight Jamel and beat him.
No, he can't beat Jamil.
He can't.
Mm-mm.
Too big.
Canelo will smoke you. Canelo cold. Canelo do all kind of shit in there. Man, when he thought about how cold Canelo was, that man froze. Canelo, he a fire plug, man. And Charlo is basic. He don't got no none of this shit. He basic. He this. Yeah, he didn't have nothing when he thought, man, how the fuck man, this motherfucker gonna fake me out. This nigga, man, he gonna stand in front of me. Man, this nigga, man, he ain't have nothing. He's a stand-up type of guy. He's a stand-up. He gonna rumble, which he ain't got nothing. He can run them little hooks and shit, but man, Canelo will counter all that shit, man. He have nothing for him, man. And we didn't even think about it at first. You know what I'm saying? We just know he a warrior and hope, man. So, uh, uh, yeah, I think we gonna get Boots. I think Boots got a better chance, and I think that Ortiz, Ortiz, he gonna get his ass whooped by Charlo. Charlo gonna fuck him up, man. Charlo gonna fuck him up. Charlo gonna fuck him up. Ortiz ain't that good. Ortiz ain't that good. He
Nah,
good
he ain't
enough
that
though.
good.
No, Ortiz ain't that good. He ain't special like that. No, no.
What you think about Ngannou shaking up the heavyweight division?
That's how sad and pathetic it is. That's how sad and pathetic it is. They gotta go do that now. They ranking this guy off of exhibition. Now this is an exhibition going into the fight because the man ain't qualified to fight a Tyson Fury.
If he
The
didn't
man ain't
get
had.
that knockdown, I don't think we wouldn't even be talking about all this.
We wouldn't. And I'm telling you,
But he knocked him out, Burn. He
he
knocked
knocked.
him down.
It was fake. It was fake. Fake. Fury rolled that punch and went down, bro. Fury is a smart man. I do that in the gym. They know I be faking though. But listen, he took that punch and he went down. That's how they do in the old days. He took that punch and went down, man. Give him something to think about. Give him the something. He went, man. So the fight is with this guy. So now they putting him, but I think he got a good chance to knock out Joshua. Cause he said that he was like, all right, I bet if I hit Joshua with that punch, because now listen, this guy, but you know the thing too that Joshua got, which you haven't seen it, he can kind of run his combinations a little bit. And Fury's just like a rangy, type of poke you type of guy. You know what I mean? So
Poke you.
he might probably can sit in a pocket on Ngannou and run a combination set on him, maybe hit him with the uppercut or something like he knocked Klitschko out with.
That's where it gets grimy for him, though.
Huh?
That's where it can get grimy for him with Ngannou.
I know, and that's why Ngannou said if I hit him like that, he gonna stay down. So I think Ngannou got a good right fight with that. I was watching this other thing too. They said Dana White or whatever, how they don't pay them guys or whatever. But this guy, this guy get 20 million or 10 million for the last one. $20 million for this one. He get, you know what I'm saying? He made $30 million. He done made more money in this than he can retire. He can take care of everybody and all this stuff. And this just from boxing. You feel me? And this one little fight. So and this gonna be the other fight when he fight this kid Joshua. So
And
they was
Joshua
talking
like
about
50 million for this one.
wow, Joshua. It's good to be Joshua, and Joshua is trash. Cold trash. It's like it's like this with Joshua. It's like this. If you got a guy, you think about how big, what can I do with him to make some money? I don't like working. I ain't that smart. And I ain't no ball player. Fuck, I'm gonna be a fighter. And we gonna just ride it out. Like Michael Grant, all them other guys, he just got a little more accomplished than him, being that he got UK push, the Olympic joint and all that. But man, he just thank the Lord he got you know, Joshua a bust. His character is a bust. So I can't stand him. I hope he do get knocked out.
Mm. Would that be your prediction? Do you think that that's what would happen?
Yeah, that's probably the only way. But then you know what? I was gonna say that's the only way he could win. But then I thought this too quick. That I couldn't believe that Mayorga beat Vernon Forrest in a 12-round decision. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe he beat that man in a 12-round decision. And then
Everybody
knocked him
talks
out
about
the
that.
second time. I couldn't believe it. You wouldn't think that Mayorga outboxed Vernon Forrest. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, he did. So I don't know. You know, boxing is an unpredictable sport. It's a beautiful sport. It's a wonderful sport. You never know. And that's just my take on it.
But it seems to me on the poll, we got 115 votes.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal, Tim, and Boots. Tim wins at 42%.
Against who? About what?
Crawford's next fight.
Oh, with Zoo. That, like I say, that'll be the fight. That's the fight because he got something that we want, and that lets us in the door. You feel me? And if oh boy would have come off at least a trying fight, we could be fighting him. At least if he would have tried, at least he'd have made the fight close, lost a close decision or something. He didn't throw a punch. He didn't even try to pinch him. Man, damn, man, damn. That make them belts look sad now. They don't look so good. They don't hold much weight right now. Even though they are, he's the world champion. But you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. But Zoo, that shit right now. Zoo, that shit right now. He got that belt. Yesterday he knocked out Mendoza, who knocked the hell out of Fedora. Could be knockout of the year. He beat the stew out of Tony Harris. Shoot. So Zoo, yeah, she is Zoo. I'm liking Zoo. I'm thinking that's a perfect opponent for us. I think he definitely brings something to the table. Almost that fire plug type of style, like what's the kid's name that we fought had a hard time with it first, so they always give us trouble about him. Mean Machine. You know what I mean? This guy probably a little bit better boxer, but again, so I think he offers us something, in the way of competition, and shoot, it's the fight. So we earning all ours. They ain't giving us nothing. We earning all ours. You understand? So when we go in and we jump on Tim Zoo, so we already kicked the dough in. So like I say, we jumping on Charlo. It don't that shit is gonna ring. It's just gonna come in just right. That was ours anyway. Just give it to me. Shit, it's mine. And that's how. So I don't know where else we go at that. But again, like I just told him, Bud, it seemed like we just getting started. I know we've been at it 10, 12 years or something now, but it just seemed like now the floodgates so we can fight whoever we want now. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like we can fight wherever we want now. You know what I'm saying? So shit, let's go.
Yo, you, you,
But
you see you see all the tweets from Errol Spence?
oh yeah, and I'm feeling sad about that. I'm feeling so sad about that. And it goes to the old adage, silence is golden. Man, don't say nothing. And I told him this. I told him the true story. Folks, when you lose, it don't feel good on you, but sometimes they love you more when you lose. And when you stand up, when you lose, that's what make you somebody. When you go and hide and cower and cry and do that, that's what make you look sad. When you stand up and you know everybody murmuring and talking about you. Everybody. It don't matter where it happened on the street corner. It don't matter where it happened at, they still talking about you. You got your ass whooped. Man, they talking about you. But you got to stand up. You understand? That don't make me. I lost. How many other people lost? Everybody. Who? What else happened to you? Some bad. You ain't gonna tell nobody. Everybody got a skeleton. Everybody been humiliated. Everybody been embarrassed. Everybody been. Come on, man. What I'm running for? I'm world champion, and I kept getting up. That's what they said. What my boy say? Crazy? Yeah. Next times I get up, hey, what? Now we coming out. Now you look up. I try to give Errol Spence. He think I didn't love. But listen, I'm sad because you got to be like a guy like Ali, a guy like Joe Louis, a guy like Jack Johnson, a guy like these guys stand on principles and values. You know what I'm saying? A guy like Andre Ward, a guy like Crawford. You understand? Like I said, if you asking me to, you telling me to be somebody I'm not. You understand? That you asking too much. You feel me? And like I say, man, what is that gonna solve? What am me telling the world gonna help that? This man jumped on me like that. Well, do I really believe that? Man, come on. Like he said, if that's the case, you already had me, so you didn't have to take that. You could do whatever you wanted to. You understand? You could do whatever you wanted to. You could do whatever. You didn't have to take that fight. If your eye was hurt, your eye was hurt. We can't help that. It would just been our loss. So again, so like I say, if you ain't made no excuse, don't make no excuse. That's it. The people still love you. That's what. And when you lose, the people gonna turn on you. They gonna talk shit about you. Somebody gonna laugh. What? And they gonna tell somebody. If it was funny, that's just how things happen. So it just make them look. The character of man. It just make them look sad. So I don't know. That's my take on that. Sad and pathetic. And I loved him too. I think about how much you think about somebody so much. Like I say, then you start to love them. Man, I want to kill you so bad. Then you start to love them. I'm paying more attention to you now. You know what I mean? So I expected more. Um, like I say, I didn't take him light in the fight. I didn't know that we was gonna destroy the man like that, but I wasn't surprised. Bud Crawford, every time he fought somebody that they said was somebody, man, he destroyed him. I'm not lying. I swear to God. And the other fella, he said, the other fella, these guys so sad. This other fella, he does the memes for like checking out suspect records. Have you watched this guy on Instagram?
Yeah,
He do like this guy
the
false
one with the
the
dreads.
suspect record guy. The one with the dreads. Yeah, sad. He weak as fuck. But and I feel like I feel like I opened a lot of doors for these motherfuckers to say to do all this shit. Just me. But anyway, he didn't say that how we beat Danny Garcia in the last fight. He pulled a record up. But he didn't say how we lost to Danny Garcia the first time, but how we beat him in the $1,500 and the blue and gold national championship. He didn't say that. He
Mm,
didn't say that. All right. It's all good though. Shout out to Danny. You know what I mean? It's all good.
yeah, Danny, we've been waiting for him to
Real City,
come
I can
back,
go
man.
all day. All day I can go talking about boxing. All day.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What do you think? They just set up this Usyk. No, not yet. Usyk and
Hold on.
was acting up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's acting up. Go ahead. What'd you say again?
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen.
Smash that like button,
Um,
ladies and gentlemen.
I was saying, Usyk and Fury, they just posted the date to their top rank.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's a true story. I'd rather see Carlos Kinky. I see Carlos Kinky. Kinky. I see. I'd rather see Bud and Boots. But Tio is a dynamic fighter too, though. I don't give a fuck. Tio dynamic and he accomplished a lot. Uh, did you hear me, Mill City?
Yeah, I
Cause you
can hear you.
slowed
Can you
up.
hear me?
Oh, okay, you froze. But yeah, I think this is a hell of a fight. But I'm picking Fury. But again, Usyk is a dart in, dart out type of fighter. It's just a hell of a matchup. It's a true 50-50 fight, and it's a good thing for the true heavyweight championship of the world. But I'm going with Fury,
Stoppage.
and they both undefeated, and they both undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the last time we had that? When was the last time we had two undefeated champions except Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali? They both was undefeated. Yeah, because Joe Frazier first got to beat Ali. So when they fought in '71, March 8th, Joe Frazier was the champion in recess. Well, you know what I mean, coming through, and Ali had been the champion. So they was both undefeated heavyweight. Beautiful, same thing. So that's how we should run it. How many other heavyweight fights was it? I can't remember. No, under time it was an undefeated. Mm-hmm. Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield.
Mm.
Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield. They both was undefeated.
It's crazy how Saudi they're speaking upon the winner of um, Joshua and Ngannou is going to be fighting. The winner of Usyk and Fury.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the way it should go. That's the way it should go. That's the way it should go. If Joshua beat Ngannou, which is a stay busy fight and a big money fight and a popular fight, he just beat Wallen, who gave Fury a hell of a time. Um, so his name is popping a little bit, and if he do that, it's even popping even more. And everybody want to see that fight. So Lord willing that Tyson Fury beats Usyk, they both gonna be coming in popping. They both coming off pop. Say, what have you done for me lately? So it'll be an all British affair for the heavyweight championship of the world, and you know what that means.
What's next for Wilder?
Sit down, man. Go and retire, man. Go and relax. Go and relax. Ain't nothing else for you. You
They were
see how
trying to throw a
sloppy he
big bang
look?
on him.
Wilder is cold. Wilder is cold trash. Cold. I think he's a big phony. Wilder's a big phony. I Vince making all them excuses, accusing Mark. Nothing ever was found. Nothing ever was. No. I can't stand Deontay Wilder. So I think he should retire. Plus he's sloppy looking. He terrible when he fight. I can't stand watching him fight. Tay Wilder is terrible. He cold trash. Cold trash. I see them hanging back on the ropes. He threw a punch like that. Man, that's a shame. It should no professional throw no punch. That shouldn't happen. What's next? We talked about everything.
Yeah, it's almost like watching the females fight.
Go ahead, Mill City. You said what?
Sometimes it looks like he's fighting like the females.
Wait. Go ahead. You said what now?
That Wilder sometimes he looks like he fights like the females sometimes.
Oh yeah. He definitely got that. He got that thing about him. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sick of Deontay Wilder. He trash. I can't stand him. I can't stand Deontay Wilder. I just can't stand him. I don't want to see him fight no more. And I'm not a heavyweight guy anyway. I'm not even a heavyweight guy. So you feel me? Tyson Fury really kept me interested because he got a lot of pizzazz. He got a lot of charisma, and he can box. I'm impressed with his comeback. I was impressed with what really was, like I say, when you think about what made me more endearing to him more, because he kind of sloppy to actually honest when he boxed, and you know, funny style, but he good at what he do. But in the second fight when he fought Deontay Wilder the second time, and it was Black History Month, and they was trying to it's black versus white, and they trying to pit this and pit that, and saying, man, Tyson Fury, they didn't even get a chance to ask him nothing. He said, hey, listen, hold on, don't you bring me no black nothing and no white nothing. Don't say that, cause that ain't got nothing to do with this. All right, so let's don't say no black and no white. We the best versus the best, and he went on like that. So I fuck with him. Then another thing why I love him too made me thought this man was so cold. And it's the small things. Uh, when he beat when he because he beat the stew out of Deontay Wilder the second fight. Just beat him outright from start to finish. When he come home, not only was he gracious after the on the post fight thing, but he was gracious for a long time. He never dogged Deontay Wilder after that. And when he got off the plane to go home, when he made it back home, he did not jump around. He did not gloat. He did not do nothing. He just kept it real calm and player and gangster. And I loved it. I thought that was so cool. He just came back to a hero's welcome. And he just was thinking like, he just had this, I just did my job. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody special. I just did my job. And man, it was cold blood. So I fuck with Tyson Fury. And Bud had a good feeling about him too. Yep. Yep.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Um, Bernie, man, I
Bernie, man,
appreciate you
I
chopping it
appreciate you
up with me
chopping it up
today,
with me
man.
today, man.
Let everybody know
Let
where they can
everybody know
find
where
you
they
in
can
social
find you in
media, man.
social media, man. Man, I'm still going, man. You can catch me on YouTube. You understand? At Bernie the Boxer, Bernie THA Boxer. You understand? You can catch me there. You can catch me on a Tuesday, a Thursday, a Sunday. You understand? You can find me there though. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer, and I'm gone. I said I'm gone, man. All right, Mill City. Appreciate you, family.
Appreciate you, my
Appreciate
brother.
you, my brother. Yes, sir.
God bless you,
God
man.
bless you, man. Love.
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. It's Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. Much love to everybody on the live. Thank you guys for tapping in for this interview and chopping it up with me tonight. I'm on a late night tip. Just hit 11 o'clock. Definitely appreciate each and every single one of y'all from hitting the like to voting on the polls. To shout out to my members, Jackie in the building, Blind Faith in the building, Low Nose Boxing in the building. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. If y'all want to uh, become a member, be in the private chat rooms, get the videos first before the public gets to see the interviews. Uh, the link is right there, tapped in pinned up right there. Um, Check us out, man. And I like to once again appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tapping in and showing love. Smash that like button to improve the visibility of the show, like always. And God bless, and on to the next one, man. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. But yeah, to the next one, man.